or something. You can literally be, hey guys, what's going on? And let's talk to you. And it's running on all their machines.
I love it.
So you don't have the problem of the crowd, but you also
And it would
are
include
getting more of a
everyone.
live, thing where you could do something where, okay, I've got these 3 people we're going to talk to you today. We're going to talk about this, and here's some announcements you need to know
I
about.
love it.
So,
Ryan, I sent you a link.
okay. Oh, are you live streaming right now?
I love
I'm
it.
telling you. Kevin is like awesome.
We'll think it's in like a mass text with a link to the broadcast, and they'll go to it. And
Oh, look
So
at
they can-
that.
there it is.
That's amazing.
So they can stop
So
working.
they can stop
pull
working
it
and
up,
watch.
and then y'all will be in the cabal room doing it from the cabal room.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love
So
it.
now we get the broader audience again. We can, Kevin had a great idea, said, look, we need to have some kind of thing where we broadcast give just announcements, things like that, so they stay connected, feel like they know what's going on in the company.
Right.
So, but no, we've never done an hour. An hour would just about kill you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
That's what I said. No.
they don't have
I mean,
any attention to
And
that anymore.
I've been participating in those for probably 4 years now, because I was coming here volunteering
Well, Gary's
before.
telling all the parents that they get a
Every
1 hour production meeting.
tour we do, he's telling parents that the
I've
production
never,
meeting-
when Dan was doing
That's
it,
what-
I've never seen Dan
That's
do
what,
it 1 hour.
that's what Jamie
I
told me
think
today.
he was fudging the fact that we had two meetings. with half
You
an
could
hour.
say that. You could come to both of them if you wanted to. You get the same information.
Yeah,
Then you could get an
that's
hour.
what he's saying. That's what he's saying. A 1 hour production meeting is 30 minutes, 2 days.
I don't
Yeah.
think he meant that, though. But I mean, I don't know. I don't
But
know.
you just can't. I mean, you
Right.
can't hold their attention for an hour.
Right, and that's
And
the
no
whole point.
way.
Well, you don't even
You
have
do a
to
magic
tell.
show, you're still not
Yeah,
gonna get
you
their
don't
attention
have
for an
it
hour.
12 minutes. So, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we
That's
try to do 30
cool.
minutes. That's why, because think about it. We had it at 10:30 on Wednesday to 11.
Right,
You
there's
can't do an
no-
hour.
Right.
It's
Right.
always been 10:30 to 11 on Wednesday.
And 2 to 2:30.
And 2 to 2:30, yeah, it's always been that way. So now there are times where if they ask questions, then
Right,
yeah, you
it's
can
gonna go
absolutely go
longer.
longer, which is fine. I love questions. That's
Right,
great.
right.
But they start fidgeting and they want to get up and leave, and I don't want to do this.
understand
And
where this came from.
Yeah.
Okay.
but just wanted you to know that at this exact moment, we're trying to figure out.
No,
How they-
that's cool, and I don't even care whether it's, live or first or what I broadcast. I don't care. That's not my thing. It's just, I don't know. I don't understand. He doesn't remember, and I don't. I guess because he's just not back here. I
Yeah,
don't know.
well, he's been in a couple of them, not many, but a
But I
couple of them where
know
I've been
that-
up there.
Well, even when I was
And it's-
here, and I mean, even when I first started, and we were doing them in the Hammer Lab, and those weren't an hour either.
Uh,
And so, I don't know.
And that's exactly what we used to do. I mean, it's always been like that.
Okay. All right.
So
That's
I mean,
cool.
I can tell you, I've been
That's
here
cool.
participating in those for the last 4 years. Because when I first started working with Dan, he's like, "Hey, you want to come up and see how production meeting works? Sure. Okay. Hi, this is Brian. All right, talk to him. What?
Seriously.
Yeah, tell him you're an author. Tell him this and that. And okay.
Yeah. That's
So
well. I also another thing I wanted to say is I got your email on my phone, but for some reason I never got the email.
oh, okay.
So,
So what happened was David Lowenstein came in here. He wanted to drive, and I'm just
of course,
He's
because
in a
it
mood
is every
today.
day.
yeah, he is a kind of a
Well,
dude. So he
this
came
week
in.
has been that way for him.
Yeah, so I mean, but I always want to listen to what he's saying
Right.
behind what he's
Right,
saying,
right,
right? Okay,
right.
does he have a valid point? He says, I come in here and, you guys did tell me that I could get my map play tested.
No,
Well-
he's right. We didn't, but wasn't he in a hurry to get done too?
He was in a tizzy. He was
Yeah.
like, you guys don't ever help me, and I'm trying to do this thing,
Yeah.
nobody's smart, and I don't know how to do it, and I'm trying to do something you guys have never done before, and it's like, David, just get done with your map, it doesn't matter.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, okay, so fine, maybe we didn't specifically tell him this is how it works. But then I said, okay, let me rewind it and see if I can hear what he's saying, in spite of how he's saying it. And I think what he may be saying is, can you please share with me what the experience is going to be like when I come here? Kind of like we had a conversation about you go to church, right? And if
You
you've
know,
never been to that church, it's
you're
scary,
scared.
and you don't
Right.
know anybody, and are
Right.
they going to make me stand up and flap my arms? And,
Right.
pour oil on me or something. I mean, what's going
Right.
to happen here? If we could just sort of outline, this is the experience just for Hammer One that you'll have when you get here, just so you'll kind of know.
I see where you're going with that, and I think that's cool because I'm a list person.
I'm not saying we
and
have to, I'm just thinking,
Right.
is it worth looking at?
Well, it is worth looking at. I just don't think right now because
We've got so many changes coming.
that's the thing.
That is true, that
And
is true.
because we base it, we kind of do things based off of the kid. Like for him, of course, we didn't think about, well, let's do the play test for your map because he's demanding and wanting to
He
get
was
it
very
done. But we
demanding.
didn't even think about that. you
Yeah.
know? And so I'm afraid right now, if we put something out there in writing,
Yeah.
that will come back and bite us later.
Okay.
Because if, for instance, say we bring in all these, now we're bringing in everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Lots of changes going on.
Yeah.
And so if we do that and some parent sees that, well, you didn't
You
let
did
my
this the
kid
right
stay in
kid, yeah,
Hammer long
yeah.
enough to get to that point.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, I do think it's good. I like to know what expectations are. I think as a parent, I would like to know what the expectations are for my kid.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're to that point yet.
Yeah, and you're
You
right,
know what I
is,
mean?
is it really watching? I mean, is it right or is it?
It's like,
Hi,
oh my
everyone.
God, me and Nick relate.
Oh, okay, good, all right. Just wanna make sure that, you know, it's being piped in there.
I am trying to, I'm trying to sap out, it's called a student
Pirate
journal.
out there.
Hey, Brian, what if in the instructors meeting, we remind the instructors, hey guys, as your students getting near the end and working on a presentation map,
Yeah.
just tell them, we can do a play test, if you want to do a play
Yeah, and
test,
that's what I told David. I said,
go to
David,
Robert.
your instructor, Neil, should have said,
Yeah.
hey, would you like to get this play test? But Neil was probably so worn out.
You agree here, I didn't
He was
too.
probably like, let's just get this over with, you know.
Well, so let me ask you, because I think when I first started, I think I was told that when they finished their presentation map, they had to come to you and you had to approve it.
That's
and now
never,
that's
yeah,
changing.
that's never been the case. Let me tell you where that came from.
Okay,
The way that it used to work way back in the halls of time is that we wanted to get some screenshots of their map
right,
and we wanted to get a copy of their final map. That's all it is.
Okay.
And we put that out on the server, and then for the award ceremony, what Dan would do is he would go through and drive through each one of their maps and do like a 5-second, back of everybody's maps and show it at the award ceremony. That way parents could see, wow, look at all the amazing stuff we do, and the students could be watching for their map. Ooh, that's mine right there, that's mine, that's
Right,
mine, right? But it was literally just 5 seconds. That is all that was about.
okay.
Rare occasions, we will find a map like Kyle's,
Oh my
where we're
God.
going,
Yeah.
okay, this is pretty phenomenal. This
Yeah.
represents the company. We want this out in public. We
Right.
want people to see this is what we're capable of doing.
Right.
So those, we do that on a case-by-case basis where we say, your map's really good, it's going out as a public release. And then I announce that at the award ceremony. Okay, for all these guys, they did a great job, but some of them really go above and beyond, and we want to recognize those with a special award, and so they get a public release.
Okay, so from now on, when someone comes to me and says, I have completed Hammer, they don't have to come to you.
They do,
I don't
they
know
do
if you
not.
told me that, but I've been sending everyone to you.
Yeah, so I stop what I'm doing, I pull their map
I know,
up,
'cause
and
I
look
thought
at it.
We don't have to do that.
Yeah, no, not at all,
Okay.
not at all.
Well,
So
I know
once
where
the
that
instructor
started.
once the instructor says, yes, it's good, then they're good to go.
But do the instructors have to wait for you?
They don't, but they do need to give me a copy of the map and a copy of the screenshots.
We may need to say that
To
to
the
the
instructors,
instructors.
because they are holding people up, because they're
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah, they are saying
Brian
Brian.
Yeah,
has
don't be
to-
waiting on me, you can wait a week on me,
Oh, they are telling their students that
that's,
Brian
yeah,
has
Okay.
to
that's
see
what
it.
they're saying.
Yeah, and that's not the case.
Okay.
It's just, I do need a copy of the map, and I think they've turned that into, well, Brian
You
has
need
to
to
see
see
the
it.
map,
Right.
not it at all.
I think we need to go over that Monday.
Yep, great
And then
idea.
the play
idea.
test, you don't have to be involved in play
I
test.
never have to be involved in
Robert
the play test.
schedules that
Absolutely,
period.
absolutely.
Okay, okay.
It's, Dan says it, in fact, he says it in the production video that's out there today.
Mhm.
He says, you've got to delegate to the people around you,
Right.
because
Right.
you can't wait on me. I may be ripping a computer apart, I
Right.
may be down at the other end of the building,
Right.
I'm everywhere. So I've got to hand things off to the people around me, and these guys are capable of doing a lot of that.
But even Robert, Matt, and Neil, of course, this was that day that it was a weird time, the Michael Baca incident.
Yeah,
where we
yeah.
were holding him here for mom to come get him, and we were trying to kill time.
Mhm.
All three of them said, no, we can't, that has to run through Brian.
No,
So,
I'm
okay.
never in there for playtests.
Okay.
So
See,
it's
yeah,
not
no,
like
So
it is.
I'm clueless, and I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, so
No,
I go
it-
get Brian.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know who gave me
No, I don't need
information.
to be in any of that, because it probably freaked them out that it wasn't at noon.
I'm
Right.
sure that's what threw everything
I
off.
think that's probably what it
And they
was.
probably wanted it okayed by you because of that, because
Maybe,
it wasn't
yeah,
at that
maybe.
time.
The problem that we do face is there has to be one machine that's kind of the master machine.
Right.
And so what we did is said, Kyle, okay, since you're like the chief guy of Hammer, you know everything about Hammer, your machine that you kind of teach on, and he sort of turned that into his office for a while, that's the master machine. That's the one you load the map and it puts it out to everybody else. And maybe we rethink that to where we have a different machine that's the master machine or whatever, but literally at noon it always works because
Right,
that
'cause
machine's
there's
free,
nobody in
everybody's free, they all jump on there, they play for an hour. And they're
Right.
done.
Right.
Um,
So,
But yeah, I don't have to
so
be a part
back
of
to
any of that.
Lowenstein then. Did we go back and give him that?
I offered him that opportunity. He said,
And then
no, it's already too late now.
Of course! Of
So I'm like,
course.
all right, so you just wanted to come in here and
He
lie.
came in my
Yes.
office today, and he had this look on his face, and I said, David, what's going on, buddy? You
Hey,
don't look
let me tell you
okay.
something that's frustrating to me. He comes in and, why is it that you guys tell me I have to go to this production meeting? Well, now my class is at production meeting. I can't go to production meetings, really? When's your class? Well, it's 10 o'clock on Wednesday. Okay, go to the Thursday production meeting.
It's not too hard.
Well, why do I need to do that? Because you're still in your 90 days.
Right.
You could be in there.
Right.
Well, why do I need to be in there? Because today we talked about attitude.
That's right. Number one. Yes.
Well,
We talked about attitude.
He had this look on his face. I said, "What's going on?" You did. I didn't want him.
Maybe it
I
was after
was
his accident.
afraid he was about to blow, and he said, "Well, I have a headache." And I said, "Oh man, I'm sorry." I said, "I think it's just the weather change.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we've all kind of got the sinuses and headaches." And he goes, "No, it's not that. It's my mother." And I said, "Oh, okay, that kind of headache. I get that." And he goes, "Yeah, my mom told me I have to finish coding in 2 weeks."
Why?
I said, David,
why did they do
That's
this?
not possible. He goes, "It is possible, but I just can't get anyone around here to help me, and I have to be done in 2 weeks." I
It is
said-
possible. That's what
Oh,
I
my
said-
So it's our fault that he
I
can't
said,
finish
"Okay,
it.
David, you need to take a breath because we've been down this road about no one here to help you. We're all here to help you. So just hold on." And he goes,
Haze.
"I don't need help. I just want to, can I leave my bag in your office?" I said, "Of course you can." And then he went off to his
Yeah.
boss. So I don't know if mom's really, I can see her
I
saying
can
that.
too. She's got a full head of steam
Yeah.
behind her too. I
Well,
swear
but think
it's-
about it, the 2 weeks, they're going home for Christmas, and
Yeah.
I
And
bet
she doesn't want to come back of it.
I bet she's not coming, because
okay,
he doesn't end his 9 days until that first week in January. And I bet she's trying to,
From one extent, I can see putting a little bit of pressure on him
Yeah.
to get him moving.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
fine with that,
Yeah.
but not where it breaks him down.
He's got 2 weeks to finish coding, and he's just,
Well, as long as he understands that pressure's not coming from us.
that's what I
We
said.
never put
I
pressure
said,
on
"Well,
the
are
guys.
you, no one here is making you feel that way." And he goes, I know. I
But
said,
that generally has another expectation behind it. Okay, I want you to do the coding in 2 weeks, and then what? Oh, well, then we expect you to be full-time hire.
Right,
right,
right.
right.
Hang on.
And I can see her saying that.
I
too.
can too.
But he could never teach because he's so rude.
Exactly, exactly.
He couldn't
Exactly
handle it.
No. He would destroy every student
Yes,
we put
he
in this
would.
room.
He sure would.
What?
And Helen, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and then he wanted Angie, wanted to know where Angie was. I said, "Well, come to me, I'll show you where her office is." We went over there, she wasn't there. He goes, "See, this is the problem, non-pro. You can't find anyone anytime I turn them in." I said, "David,
working.
I am not gonna help you any further if this is how you talk to me. Because first of all, it's lunchtime, and we as staff members are allowed to leave the campus and
Yeah,
go
yeah,
take
they
lunch."
do let us eat here,
So
you
she
know.
has gone to lunch,
Yeah.
but I'm here trying to help you. I know. I'm not, he's not doing it to me anymore. I'm just gonna flat
Well, that's
tell him,
good. I'm
"Look,
glad
we're
you're not
done."
putting up with it anymore.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm here trying to help you, but if
Because
you're gonna get
I
attitude.
did everything
we're
I could do to say, okay, I'm just gonna take the attitude,
know,
but I
I
wanna
know.
hear what you're saying.
Right.
But then I kind of laid it on him. I said, okay, David, look, your instructor should let you know that there's opportunity to do a play test if you want, and we could go set that up. No, I don't want to do that now. Then why are you even bringing it up?
See, what I
You
find
just
is,
sit here
to
and
point
whine, or, you
something
know.
out.
what I think is funny is he's been 2 weeks out of Hammer, and he's been fine. He's
Yeah.
been happy and up,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think mom has just put the 2 weeks on him.
Okay.
And so
okay,
now
so
he's
that's blowing
finding
him up.
reasons
Yeah,
to blow.
yeah.
You know, I mean, she's
Yeah.
put this to, and now he's mad about everything all over again. He's mad about the play test. Well, he wasn't mad 2 weeks ago when he finished Hammer. And he's mad because no one will help him. Well, he's been fine until, so I think mom said, "You've got this week and next
Well,
week,
so-
you better be done."
So I'm gonna say this, and you can think whatever you think about me, that's fine, but if we're changing from, all right, they come in for 90 days, we decide if they can make it in the program or not, well, now that's really kind of going away, I think, because we're saying, they're coming into the program, and really we're deciding, can they make it the technical program, or do they need to go to the Connections Hub, where they have some different programming, and then eventually we'll have other things that they could branch off to and go do.
So you're saying the 9 days will go away too?
Well, that's what I'm hearing. I don't know, but I'm almost thinking, I know one reason we have the 90 days is it's another price point, right?
Right.
Where at the end of the 90 days,
Right.
okay, you made it, yay, here's, you
Right.
get more money. And we did that for very specific reasons, budgeting we needed at the time. I don't know if that's still
Well, what
valid.
it is now though, it's more expensive in the 90 days. And then they
Okay.
get a break after.
Oh,
It's
okay.
$9.25
Oh, I didn't realize that.
during
Okay,
the 90
okay,
days, and then it goes down to
Okay.
$8.50.
okay.
So I
But I'm
don't
saying that
know.
at some point, if he keeps this up,
I agree,
we're gonna say, I'm sorry, you
I
can't be in the technical program anymore.
I agree.
Off
I
you go to
don't-
Connections.
Well,
And let him try Connections for a couple weeks and then I bet you gets that attitude.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He may not get a good attitude at all, but he's got to learn
I
that
agree.
he can't keep
I
this
agree.
up.
That's a
I
very
agree.
good point, because, well, okay, because Helen Hawking came in yesterday, and she was actually up here to buy some Christmas presents for Tanner. She wanted to buy some of the t-shirts and stuff for Tanner. And so we were up there in the office, and Dan and Gary were gone, and Tammy was out somewhere, so it was just the two of us.
Mhm.
And she said, she said, I keep wanting to come up here and volunteer for y'all and sit up front in the reception area. And she said, but I haven't been able to because of because she keeps calling me. And she said, I feel bad. I don't want to go with her, but I'm the only friend that woman has. I feel bad because she has no other contacts here. And she said, it's miserable. And she said, all she wants me to do is bring Tanner over. And Tanner and David don't get along at all.
I can believe
She
that.
said, there's no point for me to go. And she said, I'm trying to wean myself
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of this
that's good.
relationship.
Yeah,
And she said, because our kids are never gonna be friends.
yeah.
She said, they don't talk to each other.
And David's mom's a control freak.
She
I mean,
is.
that woman, she
Well,
just
but
wants to
what
boss
she was
everybody around.
saying is that she's very unhappy with our program, which we know that.
Okay,
And so I told her,
tell
I
her
just
that.
said,
Find
that's
out
what I
later.
said. I said, so Helen, she said, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to be gossiping. And I said, Helen, you're not telling us anything that Nancy hasn't already told us herself.
That's
And
right.
I just left it
That's
at
right,
that. And I said, but
I mean,
thank you
and,
for sharing
and that's
that
the point of the 90 days is if you don't think this is a good program,
there you
great.
go.
Get
So
on
if
down
we
the road.
don't, so that's my whole point to now, Brian, if we go into the program and there's no more 90 days.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's the case. I
Well,
don't know.
Gary said that though.
Okay.
Gary said that in our staffing meeting last Friday.
Okay.
And so that concerns me because she's the person that I keep thinking about. I mean, and we're bound to have more, obviously. You've
Yeah.
had them in the
Yeah.
past, but
Yeah.
it's just a given.
Yeah,
So,
but I keep an eye on each one and I evaluate how are they doing. And I thought, okay, well, is he improving some?
I think
Is he
so.
getting better? I think he is.
I think he is. I think mom has blown
Sam,
him up.
yeah, Sam's doing much better.
Sam's doing great.
I mean, he used to just be a real pain in the
He's doing great.
but he's doing much better. Now, we did run into a little bit of fiasco that we're untangling with him and his mom, and we're getting on top of that.
About the stencil, about
About the stencil cabal, yeah.
she's upset about that.
And I can tell you about that in just a minute, but he seems to be doing okay. Jordy, still not sure about Jordy. You have to whack him every once in a while,
yeah.
but
You know what? I've decided with Jordan. He does not like women. He came in my office and sat down and said, well, I finished Portal 2. I said, Jordy, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Where do you want to go now? I want to go to Unity. And I said, okay, well, Armando's in charge of Unity. Let me sit down with Armando. We'll figure out what instructor, and then I'll get back with you. He said, well, no, because I finished it yesterday, and you weren't here, and it was an inconvenience to me. I want my schedule today.
Do you know where to find one of those?
And I said, you're probably not gonna get it
So
today,
I can use them where-
but I will do my best. I'm gonna talk to Armando, and I'll get back with you. He goes, well, then let's go talk to Armando right now. And he stood up, and I said, Jordy,
Do you know you can find, or Jimmy can find a coffee cup?
no?
I think Social Room has some.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
if
did
it's-
check them, but
Did you
it
check
looks
in the
like they
cabinet?
have kind of like, I'm going to microwave this, so.
did
Kinda
you
has like
look
a
in the
weird-
cabinet? There's some paper cups. Did you look in the cabinet, the door thingy, behind the door in the social room? The big long
No.
cabinet thing?
Yeah, look in the cabinets
There
behind
were
the
some-
door.
There were some paper cups in there.
That are microwavable?
I mean, I'm assuming they would be.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, I'll check.
Okay.
Thanks.
One of my contracts, and he brings soup every week and he never has a bowl, nothing to heat it up, and we go through this every.
Oh, I thought that was like a one-off thing
No.
where
Every week we go through this.
oh my goodness.
So anyway, he said, no, I want this done now. I said, I will go introduce you to Armando, Jordy, but you're not getting your schedule right this minute. So we walk over there, Angie's there, Armando is not. And Angie said, well, Armando's in charge of it, Jordy, and
Yeah.
when he gets back, he'll come find you. Jordy goes, that's okay, I'll wait right here. And I said, no, Jordy, you're not gonna wait right here. When Armando comes back, we'll come find you. He goes, well, I'll be in the social room waiting on you. I mean, in the Hammer Lab waiting on you. I said, okay, that's fine. When he walked away, and I looked at Angie and I said, oh my gosh. So here comes Armando. I tell Armando the whole scenario.
Yeah.
He says, well, I'm gonna go meet him. I said, oh, good. I can't wait for you to meet Jordy. Let's go. We walk in that stupid computer lab. Jordy is standing there. Armando says the same dadgum thing I said. And Jordy goes, oh, okay.
I mean, I don't
Deep
know.
breath. Deep
I
breath.
don't know.
Deep breath.
He walked away and I looked at Armando. I said,
I'm saying that all the.
and he wanted his schedule right this minute. And Armando's
Well,
like, well, let me talk to Matt and I'll get back to you. And he goes, okay.
I don't know if this makes you feel any better, but he gets into these moods where it doesn't matter what you tell him. He's not going to listen. He doesn't listen to me anymore. I mean,
He is just a mess.
he is a
He
mess.
just-
He is a mess. And again, I look at each one and I say,
I
are they
know.
moving forward?
I know.
Because
He
Shelley,
is
there comes
getting
a point.
better.
There comes a point where if they're not, we say, I'm sorry, this isn't going to work.
He is getting better. I mean, he was never disrespectful or loud. He
Okay.
was just,
Well,
To the
so Brian,
point.
do you think
Yeah.
we need to make that call on Melissa before the Christmas break? Because I'm serious, I don't think she's planning on coming back.
You don't think so?
what, tell him he's in before the 90 days?
No,
Or tell him
tell him
he's
he's
out.
in, tell him he's out before she
Oh.
moves back
I
and
don't
he's
know.
here.
I don't know. She just got that apartment.
I know, but
Well,
I mean,
that
that's
apartment's
not our,
just for like 4 months or 3 months.
and
or
that's
whatever,
not
so.
our fault. I mean, we didn't make her do that.
I
She
don't know.
was doing that.
I thought you meant say yes, he's in already.
No,
So I was like, no way.
no, I don't wanna tell him he's in before his 90 days, but,
Yeah,
but if we see,
he can't.
if this gets worse next week,
Yeah. Let me let Angie weigh in as well,
Okay.
because she sees him during class. I
that
want to get her,
time.
yeah, I want to get
I
her view as
peeked in
well.
there a couple times today.
Yeah,
Just because I knew that the next class was for the new kid.
Yeah.
And so I was just looking in there to see, but, so I stood out there a couple of minutes just to see if he was being okay. I mean,
I think with Daniel in there, I really do think Daniel
Yeah.
Tony will keep them.
so that was a smart idea. I'm
Yeah.
I
I'm
really
glad we
do.
did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think Daniel's keeping him.
He would kill me.
Okay, well, he had some other things he wanted to complain about, but I think we're not going to go with it, so. I'm just not
He's been
sure.
good until this week, so I really
Yeah.
think the pressure mom must be putting on him at home.
It could be, it could be.
I don't know.
Well,
But
I
if it
just,
does, if we do, again, I want to talk to Angie and kind of get her view, but if we say, you know what, this is just painful and it's just not working out, then we'll bring mom in and she's gonna be madder than hornet.
but that's okay. I mean, it's gotta be when it. She's not gonna.
I
do-
brought $1 million check
Yeah,
today.
she
Well,
is
where is
not,
it, sister?
And she's
Yeah,
not, she's
yeah.
not gonna do that, she's not gonna
Exactly.
open a non-pro now, because she doesn't wanna do things the way we wanna do things.
That-
So we
I
already
guarantee you
know,
that money would have come with strings no matter
we
what.
know that's a done deal.
Yeah.
So we're not breaking anything now at this point.
Yeah, because she came in and did the same thing that he does. She came in, I want to
Oh,
complain about
God.
this, I want to complain about this, I want to complain about this.
She just said it in a nicer tone.
Yes,
But for Helen to come in and say, she's not saying nice things about non-parental, then we know that. That's not a
Yep.
surprise.
Right.
So maybe that's what I need to talk to her about that tomorrow.
Yeah,
too.
she doesn't need to be talking to the parents about.
Well,
So
I
would
mean,
it
we
be better
can't
if we-
stop
if we-
that.
cut her, I mean, if we cut him out of the program, would it be better or would it be worse?
I don't know.
I mean, she may say, well, my God, I'm gonna go on the nightly news.
Well,
and tell
but
what I think.
that's a good point. That's a very good point.
She might just be spiteful enough to do that. It's better when they come to the conclusion that this isn't gonna work and they
You're
leave.
right.
That's better.
Yeah, you're right.
Or
But
if
she's
it's,
not gonna come to that conclusion. She wants him to be here.
Right, because she wants him out of her hair.
yeah.
She wants him here.
And
so
even
she can
David's
go back.
motivation, we talked a little bit about his motivation today.
Uh-huh.
And he said, well, so mom said I have to finish code in 2 weeks, and then I've got to go and do art after that, and then I've got to go and do modeling after that, and then I've got to go and design. Well, I already know everything about design. So at that point, I should know everything, and I can just do what I want to do. I said, well, what do you want to do? Well, I want to build a game. I've got this great idea. I've already got it mapped out, and so.
He wants to build the whole game by himself, because he wants
Yeah,
to be able to do it, yeah.
And I said, David, I'm telling you right now, I've done that. I've built games by myself, and you oftentimes don't finish them. You work, you spend so much energy, you put so much effort into it, and then you say, well, I'm sick of this. I'm going to go do something different. Oh, well, now I'm sick of that. I said, when you have a team around you, it gets built faster. And you let them have their strengths, and you bring your strength. No, I just need to.
He
And I
doesn't
don't
want to, I
wanna
don't
see
want
him
to
ever
do
being on
teamwork.
a team.
He doesn't want to
He's
do
not
teamwork.
gonna do
I get that. Yeah, Jordy can't do teamwork. We've thrown him out of both balls. He
Is that
literally
sad?
can't be in there.
That is so sad.
It is sad, but he and I sat down and I said, Jordy, you threw F-bombs at this guy in there because you didn't like what he was saying with the ball, and well, he was singing a song. I don't like songs. Well, that's no reason to
Heaven
do that.
forbid somebody sing a
So
song.
So I talked to Jordy's mom and I said, I'm sorry, but at least for right now, he can't be in this ball. He's getting ready to be in with the portal anyway. Let's try him again in Unity. Unity's done a little bit differently. Maybe he'll fit in there. But it's the most difficult part of what we do is when they bring in the anger. When they bring in the anger, that just wears you out. The ones that need extra helps, the ones that just need a hug, the ones that just need more time,
Right,
those are easy. The
right,
ones with the anger, those are the most difficult ones that we have to do.
right. Well, I totally heard you, and I do like the idea of the sheet, with everything laid out, but I just, for right now, I don't.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Especially with David Wilson.
Yeah,
And it's 90 days or even close to anything, I just, with all
Yeah,
the
I didn't
changes.
even necessarily mean it for him. I just
No,
wanted if it
I
would
know.
help others.
It would be helpful, I think, I really do, but I right now, I'm just afraid until we get our
We'll make
program
it and it'll all
really.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right,
Until we
you're right,
nail this program down,
Yeah,
and in all honesty, until we open somewhere else, because I don't feel like we're gonna have anything nailed down, well, even when they open, but, you know what I mean?
yeah. No, I hear you. It's gonna be tweaked and changed, and it's just like with Sam Bell. So I'll circle back around to that.
Yeah.
Well, now, wait a minute. I go to this stencil group class, and I'm not getting a production meeting. I'm not getting, well, I'm getting ripped off. What's the deal? Okay, well, let's rewind. Stencil was an experiment.
Did Mom say that, or did Sam say that?
No, nobody said that. He didn't say it that way.
That's what he said.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I added my own
Yeah.
stuff in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
what they thought. Yeah.
Okay.
Dan said, hey, I'm getting feedback that says that we're not giving them the ball. What's up with that? Okay. So we're working on a plan to do that. We talked through that. But what we did with Stencil is we said, let's try it. Can we even do a group class? We've not done that before. Is it
Right.
possible?
Right.
So we tried it with a group and sort of ran through there, and we learned, okay, most of them can navigate this, some of them can't. And for the ones that can't, we'll spin them out into their own individual one-on-one
Right.
class. That way they're being cared for, then they can rejoin the group, and now they sort of feel, so it's really almost like it is the cabal. Some of them are getting the one-on-one attention to me.
Right,
The ones that aren't, they're doing just fine in just the group class.
right.
Okay, well, I'm not getting my value out of, the $8.50 or $9.25, whatever I'm paying. I want, really good value. Okay, so Kevin and I talked about it, and we said, let's go ahead and we'll do a cabal. So for some of them, they'll really be getting three. They'll be getting private instruction, they'll be getting group instruction, and they'll be getting the cabal. And the cabal is sort of like exercises, where it's, okay, now that you've learned this in the class, let's go ahead and just do a couple of exercises based on that. Just give you a chance to flex what you've learned. And
that's for
what you do.
Stencil, or is that
That'll be
for
for Stencil, yeah. But it's a
No, everyone
model.
else
It's a
still has the
model for
ball.
all of our group classes that we're looking at moving to.
Right.
So we
That's
just
what I
got
was telling
some.
Julie. Stencil's the only one that doesn't have to ball
It's
because
the
it's
only
an
one.
experiment.
That's right. That's
I
right.
mean,
And that's okay. It's
But
bad on
the ones
us. Yeah, we've got a few of these. We should now kind of have it more figured out, but we don't because we're teaching our very first stencil too.
But I don't know that it's bad on us. I mean,
I
we're
don't
trying to
care.
do things to get more people, because that's what they
That's
want,
right,
more
that's right.
people.
That
I mean,
was our mandate, is you
it
need
just-
more people, so we need to,
But the
Figure
ones
this
that are
out.
getting one-on-one, they're not going to the group class too, are they?
Yes, they
'Cause
are.
Kim's getting one-on-one, and she coming to the group
okay,
class
the
too?
reason she's not is she says, I can't do
Oh,
groups.
okay,
I
okay,
can't do groups.
okay.
I have to be, the one-on-one, that's the only way I can do this. I can't,
Oh, okay.
I can't function in there,
that.
because people are looking at me, and I think, I'm slow.
Well, I just didn't realize the ones that were getting one-on-one were going to the group too. I mean, I just used her as
That's
an
right.
example, but I just didn't realize that was.
And that
okay.
works really well, because when they start to really slip behind the class, in the
Sure.
one-on-one instruction, they get caught back up, and they show back up, hey,
Sure.
look, I'm a little bit ahead of you guys.
Right.
Wow, look at
Right.
me, and that it works really, really well.
Yeah.
Dan's not excited about that. He's not excited about us giving him one-on-one instruction. I just tell him tough, suck it out.
I
and
know.
just- And I'm
He
like,
said that
I'm
in
like,
our
hang
meeting
on, hang
that
on.
day. and
I
was
think
like,
it's the right thing to do, Dan.
I do
Let's
too.
let's do that. I think it's the right thing to do. So not all of them get one-on-one instruction, and I'm sure maybe now there'll be some that'll complain. Well, hey, he's getting one-on-one instruction. Why am I not?
Right,
All
right.
right, you want?
Well, Jalen, you know,
You gotta draw the line somewhere.
Having a separate sense of ball, I think also is how they should get practice during my belt, because they're now that one, because they're together in one section.
That's true. That's true.
Now that we're about that, it's only one section, are we gonna have trouble with that? So
Yeah.
it does help that issue as well.
Okay.
so if y'all are thinking about doing a stencil ball now, that will be open to all the stencil 1 and stencil 2.
Stencil 1 and stencil
So
2.
it's gonna be a packed house.
Not so much. There's not many guys in Stencil 2 because it's pretty hard. It's a hard
Okay.
course.
Okay.
There are 3 people since then.
Oh, okay, I thought it was a.
And
Stencil
you'll
1?
love this. So we got Chris Lucas. We're gonna be extending an offer to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got Chad Perry, who's an
Yeah.
instructor, and we've got Bruce Drummond, who's an instructor. Those are gonna be the 3 guys we're gonna tap to run our stencil ball.
Oh, okay.
I do love that. Those are, okay.
So those are great guys. They're also
They
our
are.
experts in stencil. 2 of them are in Stencil 2, and Chris Lucas could be in Stencil 2 if he wanted to. I mean, when he finishes, he could certainly go and do that. But they will be the experts to be in that cabal. And I'll be in there with them to kind of help them just manage the cabal
I was
itself.
gonna say, you think they
But
can
then-
handle
Do we-
sand milk?
Well, yeah, so I'll be there to help with some of that.
Sam is really chilled out. Yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
proud of him. He
That's
really
good.
But
has.
Bruce can field those questions, and I think Chad can probably field some of them too.
Bruce is practically teaching my class now.
So when
He's
is that gonna
really-
be?
Yeah,
Do
he's
we
really
know?
sharp.
Do we know when that's gonna be? What day of the week?
We just
or-
talked about it an hour ago.
Come on, come on, come on.
Probably Thursday. And so that's why we started looking at this, because it's like, okay, well, if I'm running production meetings, now I'm gonna jump in a cabal. There's a lot more A-team members than there are me. So I've got to be able to somehow distribute some of the things I do if I'm gonna jump in there and start doing that. Kevin's not here those days, and there's very, very good reasons for that.
Sure.
But,
So you gotta-
okay, so if I'm gonna jump in and do that, I need to make sure that my plate gets,
Right,
distributed.
dispersed.
So then we kept the idea, it really was Kevin's idea. He said, well, hey, why don't we just do a live thing where you just walk in there and just, give announcements every day? Okay, well, that's 5 days a week. I'd really rather not do that. But if we do, how do we do it so that it doesn't become the packed house anymore? And that's where we started kind of investigating this.
I was gonna say, the cabal room's open all day Friday, so you could even do the stencil cabal on Fridays.
That's a great idea, yeah. I'd rather move to when it's not being used rather than try to force my way into when it is.
Yeah.
That'd work. Now, David Fiacone, he's gonna come and complain, or Daniel, he's gonna come and complain because the cabal schedule was not published in advance so that he could go and figure out if his
His work,
schedule would
it
match
is-
with that schedule. And,
Yes,
because I've already had him come in and wear me out on that one.
on that.
Now, he should not have worn you out because he came to me before we put him in coding. I told him when the coding cabal was, and he
Yeah.
says, I'm working at that time. I said, Daniel, it's okay. You don't have to, I mean,
Yeah.
you can still do
Sometimes they go-
coding
Yeah,
and not
yeah.
make it to the cabal.
That's
It's-
right.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's right.
So I thought he was all okay with it.
No, he was not. He came in and why isn't that published? I want it on the internet where I can go and see all of the different classes because it's gonna happen the very next time. And I need to get ahead of this and be able to tell my boss, I need to have off because I'm going to this class next.
And I
So
told
every
him
college you
it's
go to,
posted-
it's always online.
But we're
you
not
can see it.
school.
I told him it's posted outside the cabal room. He could see when all the cabals were. There's a schedule there. I
Right.
showed him in my office, and
Yeah.
he's nice though. He is nice.
Well, he can get upset though.
Yeah. So he was a little bit bothered by that. I said, you know, Dan, you're right. We probably should have that up
Yeah.
on the site somewhere where you can get to it. We've just been trying to just catch up.
Right,
I mean,
right.
yeah, okay, let me go code that up real quick
It's
here.
happening so fast that.
It is.
Okay,
Changes are happening so fast. You're
and
right.
that's the thing, so if Mr. I don't know how to say his name, if he
We'll
comes
call him
in, okay, Mark, if Mark comes in and takes over the new thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be able to help y'all at all with this, or is he strictly gonna be, I mean, like teaching any
wants to.
classes, or
He wants to, but I don't know if he's gonna have the bandwidth.
he's not gonna have time, you know?
I mean, the number of people that are gonna be in that program is
40
gonna
to
be
47.
significant.
Okay. What if,
Now, they're gonna hire him an assistant as well.
You gotta consider with him taking 47 kids, that frees up, time for everyone else. Or the instructors to take on extra students. Right?
She could, but,
That's
I
why
thought
I
maybe
was-
she'd prefer to do writing instead, run the writing program. And I don't like to ever make decisions for Jillian without her being part of it.
No, and I'm just thinking out loud
Yeah.
that there's a lower folks, she knows all their history, she knows all
Yeah.
about their triggers, and she would be so good at like principling or, doing that whole.
If she wants to do that, I mean, Dan would be super happy about that.
And then
He's
we could
like,
hire Mark to teach.
would that not work? I don't know anything about him, that's why I was
Oh, yeah.
asking.
yeah, he
And
is
I was just
he-
trying to help you guys. because-
right. So, I think we killed Jay then.
To do that.
Okay.
I think it would.
Okay.
But again, I don't want to speak for her. If she says, man, that is my passion, I want to do that,
Well,
I'm all
let me
about
just
that.
say, she
That's-
seems to be, she gets upset about things, so I don't know.
Yeah.
She seems to be upset about not, I don't know, maybe I'm totally reading it wrong, I don't know. But to me, even though we're bringing in everybody, and we still have to have a place, the whole point of it is to focus on the technology. And if you have Mark, who maybe has skills with that, why are we putting him in a social room?
Okay,
That's
great question. Let me answer your question. So I first started working with Mark probably a year ago. He came in, says, hey, I'm a dad, you're a dad. I feel led just like you feel led. I really would like to be here. He said, I'm not technical. What
Okay,
I
so
bring to
maybe
the
that's-
equation is I'm a great manager. I
Okay.
can manage people all day long. So, okay, well, that's cool. He said, I'm also a game player. I love to play games. He said, in fact, I'd go in the social room and we just kind of set up and just kind of play some games in there. So, okay, well, that's cool. I said, how about if you came in and just set up a guided gameplay? Okay, yeah, I can do that. So I got him some table space when they were, getting ready to build out the new studio. We set up some tables in there, and that dude is a master at bringing in games and engaging people in those games. So he would bring in the Avengers. It's a board game. You got a city. It's on fire, and okay, you're Iron Man, and you're Wonder Woman, and you're this person, and you're the Hulk, and you're this. I don't want to do that. Okay, we can do this. Okay, here's the rules. You can fly, and you can use your powers or whatever. And I'm telling you, Bobby Fischer loved it. Layla loved it. They were all engaged. They were all talking to each other. Oh, look at you! You did that! Oh, that's awesome! They were having the biggest time of your life. Okay, and then he came back and did another one with a train. We're on a train, and here's the rules. Here's the cards to go with it. And you roll this dice, and okay, now you're robbing the train, and you're rescuing the train, and they had a big time with that. And another one came in. We're okay. There's zombies in the city, and you got to get a frying pan, and you got to get a shovel, and they had a huge time with that. It's like, okay, this guy has got some talent.
Right.
He knows how to engage them to do really fun activities. And we talked about it, and he said, what I can do is I can debrief. Okay, guys, we acted as a team. What happened when this happened? Why didn't you leave him behind? Oh, because you don't want to leave somebody behind. Okay, that's right. So he was helping them with values along with the game. So he brings
I just
that.
So
was
he
informed.
will
I
be
thought
doing
he
the
was-
social skills, he will be doing all of the life skills, because I'm telling you, some of the people that they're looking at bringing in, I don't,
I was
I'm not
misinformed.
right.
I thought
Yeah, and
I thought he was a technical program. I mean,
He's not.
Okay,
He's not.
okay,
He's not a
okay.
technologist.
then I was misinformed.
I mean,
Okay.
he's smart. He can learn.
Right,
And we
Right.
thought, well, okay, let's tap him to, teach Hammer. You can spin up on Hammer and learn that.
right.
That's why I wanna learn.
Which he may want to do that. He might want to come down and teach a couple of Hammer classes.
I wanna
don't know.
learn his life and stuff when I need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to learn Hammer, I'll teach you Hammer.
I mean,
We'll make a Friday and
seriously,
just go in there and I'll teach you Hammer. I mean,
That's
because
awesome.
if there are days when no one's here, why could I not
Yeah.
just jump in there and?
you could. Yeah. It's kind of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Sit down with them.
Robert really wants to teach me.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. If he wants to teach you, I don't want to get in the way. I
If he
mean,
says that to me one more time,
So you're taking it.
he does. Jim.
oh,
No,
well.
no, he just wants to be the one to.
Yeah.
Tell
he
you what
likes
to do,
yeah.
that's what he wants.
Yeah, he's kind of a bossy kind of guy.
Yeah, that's funny.
No, I do want to learn it for that reason, so that on days when
Yeah.
no one can be found, or someone's
Right,
running late,
right.
or I can sit in
Yeah,
and
So,
help.
so going back to the Connections program, one of the reasons why let me rewind. Part of the allure for that program is not it's a dumping ground, right? That's not it.
Right.
right.
It's
That's
this is
not
a
the
place
purpose.
where they're going to get very specific information and training and skills. That's not the technical stuff. They're going to get other kinds of things, but it's all going to be really, really good stuff. For example, Mark knows every kind of card game that these guys are playing, and he plays them. He's really, really good at that. So the social side, he would definitely have some good information there. I understand we're bringing some other people to help with some other kind of socializing things. We've done field trips before to go off to, Central Market for a cooking class. Took 30 of them over there and did that.
So is that only going to be for that group, though?
Primarily for that group, yeah. If there's extra openings, then some of our guys could go if they wanted to, but primarily it's for that group. We've run movie night in here. We shut everything down. Were you here for movie night?
I was on staff here and I was working.
Oh, that's right. You were
But I
working.
was
Yeah,
here.
yeah. So we basically showed a movie in there, had a big time with that, and
Yeah.
so there's a lot of really social things that we can do. But
Well, it's just
the other-
maybe David wants to see his mom and want all that, but.
well, the other side is that we want to have
Hey.
machines that we set up in the new social space that do some of the kinds
Are you
of
still
things
building to the iPad?
such as RPG.
No, you
Some of
can.
the guys, they love RPG.
Would
I
it
have
work
some
out
issues
okay?
So
with
they would still feel
vision
like
profiles.
they
I have to
are.
update my
Absolutely.
Xcode.
With what?
Because
With
it
I
helps
have
to build
to
bridges.
update my Xcode for it to get to work. So I probably need to get on Monday, but I'm good for now.
My
Okay.
perspective of what that was going to be.
Is that coming
or
from
what it was going to be
from
was
Unity?
not that.
With Xcode?
Okay, so.
No, it's. I mean,
What it hurts
let's
to
see,
get
when I
it.
plug in your device, it says I don't have the vision profile or I have the wrong version
That's
of
the
Xcode.
way
I'm
that
not
I
sure
understood it from.
Oh, so nothing
from
really,
discussions
because I've been
we've
getting
had
some errors too on the Xcode side.
That's-
Wasn't
that's
that
And I
stuff?
haven't been here for a year, so I don't.
No,
Well,
I'll
that's
figure it
bad.
out on
We're
Monday.
saying all our
So good.
stuff meetings.
This is what it looks like
I
right now.
don't get y'all's
Yeah,
meeting.
it's-
That's
more or
not
less.
what
The
I.
graphics are the
I've
stuff's
been
all
getting
placeholder, but-
Anybody and everybody in their normal they do come in.
Okay, but we want to have something that's.
No, no.
Yeah.
Right, and I agree.
Still working on
and
collision
that-
of this
that's
We
the
want a
whole thing.
bridge to come into the training
Okay.
and say,
If that, here,
yeah.
But
let,
the
let,
idea is you
let me
build
show
a-
you
I
kind
can't-
of the way that Dan's
move doesn't
projected
work
the
on a
vision
PC,
to
but
us
on touch
and
device,
see if this makes sense.
I'll be able to tap it.
Mhm.
If you look at Connections, not as it's sort of a secondary program, it is the central hub.
It's the same thing that would happen almost in,
They come into
breakouts.
Connections and they have the
or
social
like if it
aspect,
starts
they
going
have
like
the
this, it
maturing
just gets
aspect,
stuck and then
But then they have different programming that they
I
can go
guess
to.
real game player would be able to just hit
The
it. Right?
software
Yeah,
side
that
is
is actually
one
controls
of the many offerings that there will be.
It's got the
Pay
Allen
for the
Americans
software, let's
logo
try
right
the
there.
software. Not your thing?
We'll probably
Totally
replace
fine.
that with the
How about
Northwell
Colin?
Spark logo
Let's
right
try
there.
that. Not your thing?
Put the
Hey,
Allen
let's
Americans
try
logo
Stride.
here,
That could be
Northwell
fun. Let's
here,
go try that. No,
Northwell
okay.
Spark there.
Let's try. And so there's different programs that come off of
And then
Connections.
these are pretty much
So
done.
it's really the central community
What is
that the
multiplayer?
campus will be
Sorry?
built around.
What is multiprogram?
Oh, that's
So it's
when you
not a
can actually
secondary
have
program. It's
two
like
guys.
The
If this is a touch device, one guy would be here, one guy would be here.
I'm getting along
Yeah,
with
for
it.
these
I mean,
social-
I know
more for
that's-
iPads,
I know
but on
the
phones,
connections
that'd be
part,
kinda
'cause that's
hard.
how
And phones would be kind of hard, but on iPads probably would be well. I'm basically saying we're gonna publish to
No,
both.
it's
And so to
we
know
just-
that,
those.
teachers-
I
So we're like,
doubt
well,
they'll
hey,
pay
can you
on
learn this? I think you can. You know?
or on iPhone.
But no, he's a gamer. But
They
he's
will
not
all be
a computer.
iPad.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, they build
So that makes complete
one person on one
sense.
side,
But
one
see,
person
and
on the
I
other side.
see why Jalen would
Very
love
cool.
the social aspect of what is gonna happen.
Is that a, like,
It's
camera
very-
thing?
And
Right?
seriously,
The camera
if that's what
icon?
she wants to do, I'm all
Oh,
about
the
it.
camera can change the camera.
But
So-
you're right, I had fun with it, but she loves the writing, I don't.
Yeah, to me, that's where I hear her passion the
Yeah,
most,
I don't think she would.
is she's so excited about the students that she's
Angles.
able to work with.
Where's that black thing
Getting
on that
them
overhead
to
for you?
publicly just
That's
got
the,
them laying
scoreboard
out
right
the new layout.
Yeah, she is.
So I have to
Outside.
actually have to turn it off, because it'll block the otherwise.
Well, and that just
I
takes
wish she
time.
was
That
letting
takes
us.
time.
That probably needs to be
It
used.
just takes time.
Well, and so this might be a really good plan then, if there's not a 90 day
While you're
anymore,
playing.
then she won't ever feel like I'm overstepping.
So what's gonna happen here is we're changing it so that when
Yeah,
it starts
No,
off,
they're all gonna
here's
go
kind of a
directly
flyby of the arena.
And
when you go to the menus,
Well, I don't know.
It'll actually
part hasn't
zip
been-
your view up to the
I
scoreboards.
don't know how it's-
Those will be the menus. So like
Honestly, I have no idea.
each side of the
When they come
scoreboard
here
are
on day
different
one,
menus.
the starting connections.
Is,
We're
Andrew
gonna do this,
looking
or
into
they
that
start
for you,
now,
or
we're
just-
gonna do that.
Well, that's all animation, so
or the menu stuff, like,
yeah, he's gonna do all that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's very ugly,
But
very
you know,
ugly.
today, what our focus has been is, all right, we want, you guys are
So
coming
if
in.
you're
we're
not
coming
the rail
in
section,
specifically
we got
for
a
the software
slideshow
side.
here.
So we want to teach you to work, so
Figure out
don't go on the
this
skill
stuff
trip
out
the
here,
first 30 days or
From
90 days,
slideshow,
whatever it
I
is.
have to figure out
We're there, 'cause we don't want to
Ease up
tempt
a
you
little
to
bit,
not
but-
come out, and you're working. Well, now it's different.
slideshow
Now we're
stuff.
coming in, well, let's
Links to
find
website,
out,
links to
where
all
do
our
they want
apps.
to go? Where do they feel
Um,
comfortable being, right? And
if you go to
the
the
other side of
side,
this
there's
is, you
this
know,
here. Is it an
Dan is
automatic?
looking for a solution for his son, and Gary is
Website.
looking for a solution for his son.
What's
And this is a high reach for them. It's gonna be tough. So this gives them a safe.
I'm also
place to
live
be.
streaming my current screen
They're
to
learning stuff
Mine's
too,
machine right
So
now,
just to
they learn
test it
some
out.
Photoshop. Okay, so let's teach you some Photoshop, and then we'll now coming back here. So it's kind of a safer zone for them.
Alright.
And I'm sure there's a lot of guys and girls out
Alright.
there.
I'll
that
see you later, bro.
They're like, I'm not ready for this
Right.
working 8 hours a day thing.
Right, okay, that's all making a lot more sense to me now, because I don't get the same presentation that y'all
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
So,
And I don't get the presentation that you're getting,
exactly.
so I don't know what that looks like.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
There needs to be a
And
whole
honestly,
staff
I tried that once. I said, hey, let's get all of us together and Dan and Gary do a fit. No, we each want to
meeting. Dan
communicate our,
even said in our last meeting, he said, we all need to get together and meet.
I'm telling you, I tried
And
that.
I said, I know,
And they both shot me, so,
I know,
uh,
I know.
I'm not opposed to that. I mean, I think Gary has from time to time invited me into the staff meeting. He said, hey, why don't you come in, we can talk about, whatever, okay, that's fine. But I like these. These are good.
Well,
We have
and
to
if
sit down
I'm
and we're
assembling the
communicating.
program though, I've got to know what to tell people, and so
Yep,
like when
yep,
he's
yep.
telling me for all this time, I've been telling people required minimum of 3 hours required per week, an hour for one-on-one skills training, an hour for production meeting, an hour for cabal. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yep,
So I don't wanna mislead people, and I don't wanna be saying the wrong thing
Yeah.
either. You
well,
know,
it
I
sounds
wanna
better,
know
you can
what
say
the
3 hours, but
What if
it's,
you don't put
Right.
it's
time on
never
it?
been
Say
3
there's
hours.
3 meetings per week, there's your
That's
one-on-one,
what I'll have to
there's a
say.
production
Make
meeting,
this
and there's a
different.
cabal meeting.
Yeah,
That
that's
way you're
true.
not putting
And
a
because,
time
and
on
I'll even say, it's not a class, because we're not a school, even though it is,
Right.
but yes.
it. Don't give a time limit, 3 meetings per week for the
Or
first
just
90
3
days.
training sessions, that's what I'll just
Yeah,
leave it at
yeah.
that. So, okay.
So now, can this work for that? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I don't know
it
either.
might be
so
better
we
than
just-
what we're doing today. I
Right,
mean, I like given the one-on-one or, the smaller group size for our 90-day folks.
right.
Because to me, that gives them an opportunity to just, ask more questions.
Uh-huh.
But it just doesn't work as well as the large format. The large format, they can sort of stand back and let the experienced people ask the questions. I mean, they're
Right,
sort of
and then
watching
they-
them and
yeah.
picking it up and, some of the ones are louder, like Sam and,
Yeah.
and, they would be asking their own questions. Okay, that's fine. But it's, there's a different dynamic when you get everybody together. This isn't that. This is at least a way to communicate, but it's still not the big group format. I just can't figure out how to do the big group format.
And I don't think that's the best, so I think it's okay that.
I mean, the problem with this is they can't really ask questions,
Right,
right?
Well,
They're getting
right.
information, but
So you can do the chat thing.
can you do chat with this?
See right there, it says say something? everyone watching will be able to see this.
Oh, so everyone online will see
So
each other's
pop up.
questions.
Yeah.
Okay, and there it is on Kevin's.
Yep. And if I look at mine, I could see that well,
Kevin.
Did it not come over? Let me see another one.
Maybe there's a delay, maybe it's taking a second. But that would be good then, because everyone can see all the questions each other are typing
Right.
and.
that's
Did
the
it just pop up there?
Oh. Huh. All right, let me try this. Stop screen share.
That is pretty stinking cool that I can see your screen. That's
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
that would be
too.
really good for like PowerPoints.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. But
Okay,
I'm
so
saying
when
it's
I,
actually a delay, which is kind of nice. I guess it needs time for them to buffer or whatever.
yeah, so when I chat, it shows up in this group chat window. Do you have a group chat window, or those are just comments?
Kevin.
Did it show up?
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
It's almost like you need.
Gives a little bit of light here.
I know it's getting dark outside, isn't it?
Chat didn't help very much. Well, that's right. It's on a delay.
Well, I think live. The chat should be live. I think. Yeah. Oh. There you go. That's pretty sweet.
But then we'd have to deal with that too, right? It's not live, so they're not really able to communicate live, which is fine.
Well, I feel like if you did it in the ballroom,
Yeah,
you could like, okay, anyone who has a direct question, come to the ballroom.
that's a great idea. Live
Well,
stream your
yeah,
audience,
and then-
right?
Yeah, yeah.
I like that.
So that
I like
everybody
that.
else, wherever they're
When
at,
they
they
hear
can
the
tune
question,
There's
yeah,
Brian turning the lights on.
yeah. Oh, that's funny.
in.
Okay, well,
Sure. Chat.
Yeah,
I'm heading home.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go too, but, okay, thank you for doing that, both of y'all, and, it was just weird, I don't know why I didn't ever get your email today. Got on my phone, but it
Yeah.
never showed up, so.
Okay. But let's keep the communication.
Yeah,
I think especially if all these changes are going to be happening, you're going to hear one thing, I'm hearing something else, you're hearing something different. Let's keep communicating because we're the team.
right.
let's
I agree.
get this figured out. And I don't have all the answers. I'll be the first one to tell you. I don't. That's why I got smart people like Kevin. Because I don't have all the answers.
Kevin has all the answers.
Kevin's got all the answers.
It's all on his shoulders.
Yeah, that's why he's in here with me.
No
so I can
pressure, Kevin.
absorb some
No
smart
pressure.
stuff.
I don't know.
See y'all.
Yeah, zero.
Have a good weekend.
All right.
Hey, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, so what I can do here is I have my this is the recording window. This is when you
Okay.
actually live stream. But I can go back to the launch page here, and I can chat from here.
Okay.
So if I'm
Because I'm almost thinking we have a moderator
yeah,
that deals with the chat. Because otherwise, like I said, this is stupid. You'll get a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
So that somebody's just being a complete.
yeah, because hey, watch it. There's
Yeah. Or
you're in the building. I can come find you.
I know what computer you're on.
So,
Yeah.
and this is a lot of people who are at home also.
I mean, parents could even, log in. What did the guy teach my kid? They can tune in if they want to.
So we send out the mass link whenever we start.
Yeah.
Starting at 5.
Yep. I think it's awesome. Again, you don't get the group dynamic, but with the chat, you get a little bit of that. And I think people even feel more comfortable chatting.
Yeah, totally.
I'm not raising my hand and, feeling awkward, and I can compose what I want to say, and then, send
And
it.
really, in a big room, like a couple people dominate the conversation.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. So, with some of our senior guys like Robert, Bruce, Kyle, and those guys, they kind of become the moderators, which is good because then it helps sort of moderate the tone as well. Okay, if you guys are dissing what's going on, guess what? You're dissing us too. We're, part of leadership. So I think this could work. I think chat fills in that missing gap that I was missing.
Yeah. So I guess how it would work is that start from scratch here. back to my
Does your monitor have a webcam? Or
my laptop does.
Okay, so you got one there. So how did you get that working? Oh, because you're running off your laptop.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay, all right.
So
Which works just fine. I mean, I've got a MacBook, so we should be able to fire that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
so now I have this is the live view right here.
Right.
And so what I can do is I can go back and go to no, that's not what I want. I want there's a way I did it to, oh, there we go. If I click the pin image, this is what's currently streaming on YouTube.
Okay.
So now I'm able to see the chats as well as my own face.
Right.
And so you can
we'll
have
wait
someone
arms
else.
A little bit and see, let's see what the delay looks like.
So like 5 seconds.
I'm counting about 15.
Oh yeah, totally.
Try it
Not,
again.
not more.
Okay, so I just wave my arms.
It's stuck.
Oh.
Sometimes-
We've
sometimes-
overloaded it.
My current status here, it says my streaming level's bad. If I go to,
are you on wireless?
no, I'm wired.
Oh, okay.
If I go to my live control room, it says my
Yeah.
stream status is bad.
Okay, cool.
It says my frame rate is incorrect. Okay. I don't know how to I don't know how to fix that.
Well, we can do some searches and see if we can, find
Okay.
out what that means. Maybe it means we don't have enough viewers, or
It even has a record of all the comments made, so I can go back and see who
Yep.
made what comments.
which is both good and bad, right? Because
Yeah.
if you save this off and somebody's put profanity everywhere, well, what do you do with that?
Well, it's also strikes.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Here are your strikes. Now the health is good. I'm not sure why it changed all of a sudden, but now we're okay. I can modify the volume a little bit.
I'm almost thinking that maybe we do our chat through a separate venue,
Okay.
so that way we don't have to worry about YouTube
Well,
podcasts. And
I think like if you had your laptop set up, like on the, let's say you're in the ballroom, you set the laptop at the head of the table, that's just you talking.
right.
You have Roberts and someone else on either side of you with their computers.
Yep.
With laptops open.
Yep.
With the live view or with the recorded stream view over here, they'll be able to.
Yeah, that way they can moderate, because
Yeah.
I mean, we could do Steam chat. We could do there's a dozen ways we could do
Yeah,
chat.
Steam Chat would work too.
And I think you can keep transcripts of that if you want, but Steam's got enough garbage going on it that you're not going to give you a strike if somebody gets around you on it. Whereas YouTube, they might they like striking people out of there.
Yeah.
I think it's worth giving it a go, though.
I see
So we just create an umbrella account. We maybe have an umbrella account that has some videos on it. And then we say, okay, we're getting ready to do a live event. Everybody click this link, tune in, and then pull up Steam on the machine that you're on. And that way we know exactly what workstation it is, because every one of them's got a Steam account on it. That's true. Hey, workstation 45, somebody just lipped off. I'll go in there and figure out what's going on. Or have a moderator in the the Hammer Lab.
Yeah.
And we could even stream it up on the wall.
Yeah.
So that people could be watching it from one sort of one live broadcast. And it says, okay, guys, stop what you're doing. We're broadcasting this up here. The lab assistants could fire that up, get that going. And, yeah, I bet we could get this down to a science where we could knock this out pretty easily.
It's like every, I guess, 11:30 on such a day.
Yeah, I think so. Could we do every day? I mean, we could.
Well, I think,
I don't know. I need to think about that. What amount of content do we send in there? The easy part about doing the The 90-day guys is I can rotate the content. So I'm not having to come up with fresh content every week. When you have the bigger audience, you have to come up with fresh content every week. The good news is that it gives you a venue to address current needs.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this guy's blowing up because of this. All right, guys, we're going to talk about that. So that is a really good thing. Because it's technology, I think Dan will buy off on it. He'll like it. Gary will like it because we now reach the broader audience. We're able to at least say you get 15, 30 minutes of content. Don't be saying we get an hour. You don't.
I think that it's a two-pronged thing. I think every day you might have, well, maybe not every day, maybe every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those are the prime.
Yeah,
prime
yeah,
days.
yeah.
You got a 15, 10-minute thing where Shelly or somebody comes up and says, this is what's going on this week. We got birthday celebration this week.
Yep.
No gift exchange this week. Don't not bring gifts.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Such and such. And then
The weather's looking bad, so just letting you guys know we may close today. Just want you guys to understand what's going on.
And on let's say Wednesday or Tuesday and Wednesday, you might include a larger section and maybe just do the 90 content. Stream.
Yeah, I mean, because we can have the 90-day guys in the Cabal room as we're filming. If they have a question, oh, you have a question over here? Okay, so his question was, why do we have, pink bunny rabbits out on the lawn? Okay, well, let me talk about that. Here's why we have pink bunny rabbits on the lawn. So he says, what did he ask? Then Robert's over there, he asked about pink bunny rabbits.
Yeah.
So I think this is something that could work.
And also you get the benefit of, okay, so if I'm a guy who's seen this all before, I sit in the lab, I see the first 10 minutes, okay, got my announcements,
Right.
always
right.
going into team building. I've seen this before.
Yeah, I know all about
Before you get back into it. But it's just to say, okay,
Yeah.
everybody headphones off, look at the screen, 10 minutes
Right.
each time.
Right.
After that, you can do whatever.
Yeah.
You're so interested, keep on watching it, not, that's on you. But at least, like, those who, like, if you're introducing a topic that's kind of interesting, like, this is what we're currently doing for our games.
Right.
Our games.
Yeah.
People might be tuned into that, they might not.
Oh, I'm really starting to love this now because you may not have been this into Lost, but when Lost first came out, remember the show Lost?
Yeah.
I was so into Lost. I mean, it was like consumed my
Right,
world. Okay.
What's in the hatch?
I gotta know, right? I gotta know what. How does this? Because the producers say that no, there's a real explanation. They're not in purgatory. They're not aliens. They're not this and that. There's a real physics explanation. Okay, I can't piece this thing together. It's a puzzle. I gotta know.
Yeah.
So there was a guy named Sledgeweb that created a podcast for Lost. And so every week he'd run this podcast. I don't know, all 8 people listened to it or whatever it was. Man, he did an awesome job with this podcast. Had kind of this cool Lost music at the beginning. And then, hi, my name is Sledgeweb, and we're going to be talking about the latest episode of Lost. We're going to break it down for you. On a section on Easter eggs, we'll talk about the Easter eggs. We'll get to some of your questions, and then at the end, we'll talk about kind of what our theories are that we think is going on.
Right.
So we broke it into these segments, which was really cool. But the neat thing was, you could literally call in. Oh man, I just saw the episode, and they did the Pearl hatch, and there's Locke, and he's looking up at all these designs, and I think I saw the different hatches, and there's this one I didn't see. So what do you think about that? And literally, he would record your question and play it on the podcast, and then answer it.
Yeah.
So he would almost give. I'm thinking maybe if they had a way to, submit questions, in advance or something, you could cover some different things maybe, and not submit, but hey, we're getting ready to do the live stream today. Can you give some information about this? Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead.
Announcements. Okay, everyone, we're about to do announcements. If you have any questions, type them in the chat, and we'll have more about ours. Look through it and pass those questions on to Ryan, Shelley.
There you go. I think that's a pretty slick idea. And it would allow me to get the rest of the A-team involved in a way that's not a lot of prep time is involved, because what I really like to do with the A-team is to give demos and presentations and kind of, this is what the studio is working on, or this is what 3ds Max is all about, or this is, you want to know something about Stencil? Let's talk about Stencil today.
If there's an influx of students, this is Unity demo.
Unity demo, yeah. So it gives them a way to see the technology and taste it, touch it, without having to, I don't know what's offered here. Well, okay, we're going to be sharing with you some things offered here. So I love to do segments of that, rotating. I love to go, this is what we're working on, our products, to get them excited about that. So I love doing that. I think I'd like to try to pull the A team in on some more of that because it's more natural territory.
Yeah.
It's not, well, okay, I got to talk about teamwork.
Yeah.
again, you know,
Here's
it's-
some PowerPoint presentation. No, you just sit down doing a demo. Of
Yeah, it's real stuff. It's what you're working on right now. You don't have to build a 60-slide PowerPoint. Just, hey, I'm going to demo a little bit of Unity and I'm going to run the game and then just kind of talk about it a little bit and 10 minutes, right? I mean, it's 10 minutes out of your day, so it's not a terrible thing, but it really helps me to be able to get out from under having to manage yet another thing. So I think this could work. I think this really is pretty slick. Trying to think how to pitch this. I think what I want to do is get a live stream going tomorrow, and I'll go to Dan's office and I'll basically give him the link. Click this link, Dan. And then there's Kevin and he's working and and, hey, and then you flip it to your screen, and here's my Unity stuff, and I think that could be a very, very cool way to kick this off. He'll ask me the question that I would have asked myself. Okay, Brian, how are you going to manage this? This is one more thing on your plate. But I think it's manageable. I think with the chat, with the moderators, you get the best of both worlds. You get everybody's now involved in it. It's more of a live. It's techno. I think it's got all the right things.
You could even new students come in, flip the thing around, say, hey, this is so and so.
Oh yeah. That's a great
See
idea.
in the hall,
Yeah,
give him a wave, give him a
yeah.
shout.
That's a high five. Yeah. Okay. That's a very cool idea. I like it. It also allows Angie, Armando, and you and whoever to be involved in these weekly presentations without ever having to leave your desk.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool is that, right? Okay, chime. All right, I got to tune in. I'll have you running in the window while I'm working
Yeah,
over here.
there's even ways to invite guests, so you
Oh.
can have different people
That's awesome.
and say hey,
All right, and now Kevin, over to you. What?
what are you talking about? Oh yeah, sorry, here.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man, this is very, very cool. I mean, this is technology, and imagine this in a different scale now. Okay, so we're going to be talking today about how we're expanding to other cities, and hey, let's link Dan in.
Yeah.
Hey, here I am. I'm wearing a raincoat, and it's raining on me, and I'm coming from Portland. Hey, Dan, everybody went down. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Chat questions. Okay, so I can do 3. So the first question is, what's the best place to eat in Portland? Oh man, let me tell you, this restaurant over here is absolutely the best. And you get kind of this connected live experience.
Yeah.
So
The best thing I saw at Bioware was that there were 3 different campuses. There was one in Austin, one in Vancouver, and one in Edmonton, whatever.
Yeah.
And on meeting days, before they got started, they'd actually stream in everybody. So you'd have a camera pointing at the audience at the room in Vancouver and a camera pointing at the audience. It's kind of like having a window with people across the world. So you walk up to it, it's like, oh, hey, John, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good.
oh, so you actually can interact.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
okay.
microphone was close enough that they could actually talk. So it'd be cool, if there's a window of constant stream from one of these places.
That's actually a very cool idea. I hadn't thought of that. At TI, when they would have meeting days, it was you file into a room and it's broadcast on a big screen in front of you, and there was zero interaction with,
Yeah.
I mean, you were supposed to send your questions in advance, and they would, the CEO would come here and answer them. But when you've got 80,000 employees, well, it's kind of hard to interact.
Imagine being able to walk up. Okay, hey, I need to talk about it. Can you go to the window? Okay, let's go to the window. And the window.
That's cool. That is very cool. I like that. Because I've always wanted us to get to the point where, okay, Houston's up and running, and this is up and running, and Dan chimes in, bleep, hey guys, I need a conference, okay, and we pop you up on the wall, and man, we cannot get Global Offensive to do this. What are we doing wrong? Oh, well, hang on, let me check. All right, look at my screen. You see that? Yeah. Oh, okay, now I got it. All right.
I'm also noticing there's actually a remote desktop app in this thing, so you could have someone remote control.
Oh my goodness, YouTube?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Oh, my
Let
goodness.
me just check it out. So if I go to the apps over here, there's a remote desktop app.
Oh my goodness. PowerPoint on your machine. You're basically driving on your machine.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty interesting. We may have to play with that a little bit. But I think I'm seeing the big picture on this technology, and
Yeah.
I think this could help us out. Now, it does have the drawback is if YouTube is down for the day or if their thing is down, then
Yeah,
you're
True.
locked out.
but the fallback is, okay, we're in the Cabal room today. If you have any questions, come see us. If not, we're going to keep on plugging.
Yeah.
So,
I think this could really be good. I like the idea of having one machine really kind of stream it, and then they chat through Steam, so that you don't have 50 YouTube streams going and you choke all your bandwidth.
Yeah, and you could even have have the NP admin account send out the group chat invites to all of our workstations.
There you go.
So come join the chat. So you join the chat.
Yep.
Everyone in the labs now.
Yeah, all that's all baked into every machine that we have, so I think that would work really, really well. The other question and answers is we've always been wondering how do we get the social room guys involved. That was always the biggest sticking point. Is all right, we're having a production meeting. I'm not going to that. I'm still playing Mario 5 here.
No, it's right there on the
And
wall.
so it's right there on the wall. You're engaged whether you want to be or not. At least you can say I've seen it.
It definitely adds a lot of connectivity to everything around here.
Okay,
And doesn't cost us anything.
that's it. That's it. So tomorrow's Thursday, so you won't be here. So I need to kind of experiment with this. Let me see if I can get one started.
I'll be around. I mean, I'll be there tomorrow. So if you want to do I could do a live stream from my house.
Yeah,
around,
that would be very cool.
around maybe 4
You
o'clock.
could live stream and show me how to do a live stream. So let's see, how did you get started?
All right, so you're going to hit enable live stream, yes.
Okay. Probably
You log in.
disconnect that one, so,
I used to do, I went to Google search and just searched in YouTube Live,
okay.
but I guess it works too.
Let's see. Logged in this guy in a while. Let's see here. Thanks, but no thanks. Skip. Sure. Yes. Yeah. Are you serious?
Yeah, they did it to me too.
Okay. All right. So text me. Well, now I want my number. All right. I guess they've got it anyway. I don't know why I'm worried about not giving it to them. All right. Oh, spam. 437352. Yay. All right. Great terms.
Okay, so do create live events. Title, or test, whatever.
Okay. Description. Get out. Yeah, monkeys in space. That sounds good. All right.
I used Quick. I don't know what the custom options are, but
Okay. Ready to go.
Okay.
Now, it would have been smarter if I fired this up on my
Yeah.
laptop. There was a camera, so we bail on this. Log in here.
And once you start the channel, it basically says, okay, you have a channel going, and if you disconnect, you can reconnect to it, and nothing is lost.
Oh,
So when you log back in, you should be uploading the exact same stream you were doing this now.
okay. That's really smart on their part. So that would get a machine failure, you just pop up on another machine and off you go. Okay, so let's go to YouTube.
Plug it in.
Extra bandwidth here.
I can't remember. Let's see. How I got the live I just would do a Google search for YouTube Live or live stream.
Good spot. Wireless, save. All right, so now I'm on wire.
And you probably want to do it from Google, not from YouTube, because it'll just take you to videos.
Oh, okay. So.
Actually, sorry, YouTube live, YouTube streaming.
Okay.
Live stream is a separate streaming service. Okay, so YouTube live events. Now you see your current current Hangouts on here. Okay, so you should be able to. Yeah.
All right. Click allow to turn on your webcam. Here's all your gadgets over here.
There you go. And now down there at the bottom right-hand corner, there's the thing that says links. That's the direct YouTube link to your stream. Right? So you just take that and like send it to me, and I'll connect it on my machine.
All right.